How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. I hope you're having a good one. I'm going to start a new video series on this channel, and it's specifically just going to do with checking in on my New Year's resolutions. I feel like New Year's resolutions are one of those things that people say they're going to do, and then, 2 or 3 months in, they're kind of thinking about it and they just kind of fall off the wagon because life happens and you just forget about doing it. But I'm going to be doing a monthly check-in on these videos, so I know where I'm at, you guys know where I'm at, and I keep on track with my New Year's resolutions. I don't want to fall off on getting my resolutions done, and it'd just be kind of cool just to see if there's some months where I'm getting more done on my resolutions, months where I'm not getting as much done on my resolutions. Today, when I'm recording this, it's Thursday, January 19th. So with this being January 19th, that means we're currently 5% through the year. The reason I say that is just if I do have percentages on stuff, how far I'm through or how close I'm getting, we'll be able to compare it to the year. So if I'm 10% done a resolution so far, but we're 5% through the year, I'm ahead of the game, right? So any of the figure stats percentages I have in this video are reflected from that day. When this video comes out or when you're watching it, they may be different, but that's what they were on this day. Okay, so let's get started. I guess the first thing is just remind everyone of my New Year's resolutions. I had 3 kind of personal, general New Year's resolutions, and then I had 3 very specific fitness weight loss type resolutions. So for the personal general ones, number 1 is to buy a house. Number 2 is to read 6 books over the course of this year. And then number 3 is to meet the requirements for the partnership program on YouTube or get monetized on YouTube, however you want to say it. The 3 resolutions that are more fitness weight loss oriented is I want to do 5 pull-ups. I want to run a 5K in under 30 minutes, and I want to reach my weight loss goal of being under 200 pounds. So the goal being 199.9 pounds. Some of these resolutions I'll be able to give like percentages of how much I'm done compared to how far we are through the year and stuff like that. But other things I won't really be able to give a percentage. I'll just kind of give information about where I'm at or where, the housing market's at, for instance. And you can kind of just see how that's progressing. So resolution number 1 is to buy a house. And this basically is just completely dependent on the housing market and how much houses are worth, how much they're selling for. It really doesn't matter how much money we've saved because it's all relative, right? You could have a $50,000 down payment, but if the houses are $800,000, that's nothing compared to if you have a $50,000 down payment and the houses are $300,000. That's a pretty significant down payment, right? So we're just going to keep saving for a down payment, and we're going to keep paying off debts, and we're just going to monitor the housing market, monitor the house prices, and see how they go. I was able to find a chart online here, and it is from the Canadian Real Estate Association. And basically, this is just showing the trend in real estate prices, residential real estate prices, from 2013 all the way until 2023. And it just goes from January to July. So just every 6 months, it shows the trends. And it doesn't obviously have information for January 2023 yet because we're still in the middle of January 2023. But it does show, the trend of what's happening. And you can see how right around the start of the pandemic, 2020, it just started absolutely skyrocketing, those prices. And now it does look like it's kind of coming down a bit. If the trend, holds true and housing prices kind of simmer down to what they were before, we might be looking at the end of the year to get a house. I'm not really sure. We'll kind of have to see how it goes. But if those prices can get down to like 2017, 2018, even 2019 prices, there is a very good chance we could actually get a house here. But again, that'll just all be 100% dependent on what those prices do. And we're just going to keep saving money, keep our eye on the prices, keep looking at houses that interest us. And when something comes up, we'll just try to pounce on it. The hard part about that is I'm sure there's going to be hundreds of other people that are going to be doing the same thing. So we'll see how it goes. But hopefully the prices come down and we can realistically start looking at something again soon. So resolution number 2 was to read 6 books. The first book I'm reading is called American Gods. I'm really enjoying this book so far. The thing with this book is it's a little bit, and he does say in like the prologue in this, it's a little bit weird. It kind of jumps around a little bit. No spoilers or anything, but it does jump around from like present day to past day without really any explanation of why it's doing that. I'm sure it'll be explained later on. But it is a little crazy, but it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. You can see my bookmark here. I am currently just over a third through the book. I actually counted the pages. I think I'm on page, where am I here? 258, and there's 750 pages. So just over, it's like 34%, so just over a third through the book. So we're not quite at the end of January yet, and to hit my goal of 6 books, basically it's a book every 2 months. And I definitely think I can get at least halfway through this book by the end of January, because I do try to read at least like an hour a night. February is a shorter month, so I'll need to, maybe speed up a couple months, maybe go 2 hours of reading one night here or there. But I think I'm definitely on track to at least finish this first book in the first 2 months. I guess halfway through February, I'm gonna have to research what book I want to do next. If you have any recommendations for books or whatever, you can leave them in the comments below. So resolution number 3 is to meet the requirements for partnership on YouTube and get the channel monetized. Since I made my New Year's resolution video, the requirements have changed a little bit. The first couple things you were supposed to get done are still the same, but they've added something as well. The first one is to reach 1,000 subscribers. That one you can do at any point. You don't have to do it in a time period. It's just reach 1,000 subscribers, period. And then one of the following. So either 4,000 public watch hours in a 365-day period, so in a year period, or in 90 days, reach 10 million public views on your shorts. Which, that is mind-blowing to me. I was thinking about that, and I guess some shorts, they blow up and they get like, 400,000, 500,000 views or whatever. But I mean, at this point, the most one of my shorts has got is 1.6K, which is, I mean, to me that was blowing up. That was crazy. But 10 million views in 90 days is wild. Even 10 million views for me in like a year seems wild. So I don't know if the shorts, I mean, maybe I'll have a couple shorts that'll absolutely explode. I don't know. But I don't know if that shorts goal is actually going to be something that's attainable for me. So I'm probably just going to keep focusing on the 4,000 watch hours. What I noticed on my other YouTube channel, the old one I have from my Tastes and Confused Twitch gaming stuff, I am monetized on that account. And basically what I found was once you reach the 1,000 subscribers, that 4,000 public watch hours kind of just comes along with it. You don't really have to stress about that. When you have enough people watching your channel, those hours are just going to rack themselves up. As I've seen my subscriber count, even on this account, go up, I've seen that bar go up on the public watch hours kind of simultaneously. So yeah, I don't think the 10 million views in 90 days on my shorts is going to be attainable, especially because I don't really post shorts like regularly. Maybe if you're posting like 1 or 2 a day, I can see that, but I just post them kind of whenever I have something that can kind of go in a short. I'm more just going to keep focusing on the subscriber count and the 4,000 public watch hours. That reminds me, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you can do that now. Not only will you not miss any upcoming videos, but obviously I would appreciate it because it would help me get to that goal of knocking off that New Year's resolution and getting the channel monetized on YouTube. All right, so next up is the 3 fitness and weight loss New Year's resolutions. So resolution number 1 is to do 5 pull-ups. Some people may not think this is a crazy lofty goal to have, but I can't even do 1 pull-up right now. It also is 100% correlated with my body weight as well. As long as I'm losing weight, I'm going to be able to do those 5 pull-ups. So I feel like once I get a little bit lower in weight, once I get maybe to like the 220s, 210s, something like that, I'll be able to start knocking out this goal and training for a pull-up a lot more. I definitely 100% cannot do a pull-up right now, so I don't have really an update on it because I just know I can't do it. There's no sense in me going and filming myself doing it because, again, it would just be me hanging from a bar. So I am just going to say that I am still not able to even do 1 yet, so we're at 0%, unfortunately, as of right now. But I know for a fact that as I lose weight, as I keep losing weight, that goal will definitely, come with it. So resolution number 2 is to run a 5K in under 30 minutes. I did look it up on Google, and to run a 5K in under 30 minutes, the pace that you want to have consistently is about 6.2 miles per hour. So last time I actually did a 30-minute run where I didn't stop the whole time, I was able to keep up a constant pace of 5 miles per hour. It was on a treadmill, that's how I know exactly what it was. I wasn't like super gassed after that run, but I also don't think I could have gone a whole lot more. I do have footage of the first 5K run I have done in a long time. I'm gonna say it's probably been since 2012 since I've actually run a 5K. And the fastest 5K I've ever remember running was about 24-25 minutes. So this was the first one I have run in a very long time. So I'm out here going to be doing my first 5K run of the year, working on my New Year's resolution to run a 5K in under 30 minutes. It is currently 1 degree Celsius, so see how it goes. All right. When I ran this one, I was 255 pounds. There was a track nearby when I was going to try to run this 5K, and it said it was open until 7 p.m. We showed up there about 4 p.m. and it was locked and closed, obviously. So we just went to a nearby soccer field and I just jogged around that. I would say for probably the first kilometer of this jog, I was freezing. I didn't like do a whole lot of warming up. I did a little bit of a walk to warm up, but you know, it was 1 degree Celsius outside and I just had a sweater and some sweatpants on. After about the first kilometer though, my body definitely heated up and everything got a little easier. It was hard to run because it was just hard to breathe because the cold air in my lungs. And then like my hands were going numb and my feet were going numb. But like I said, after a kilometer, everything heated up and it's almost like my whole body heated up and it was a lot easier after that. Another thing that was kind of tough is running by those restaurants in the background. Every time I ran by them, it just smelled so delicious. I was tempted a couple times to just, you know, keep running right over to the parking lot and grab something to eat. .65 of a kilometer.
Kilometer. A kilometer is 3 laps?
Around there.
Freezing my balls off. I wish I had gloves.
You can see as I'm continuing the run here that it does get progressively darker out. It seems like I've been running for like hours and hours because of how dark it gets so quickly. But because, you know, it's the middle of the winter, the days are shorter. So I picked Joanna up from work this day. She finished around 4 p.m. And we got to the soccer field probably around like 4:20, 4:30, something like that. So by the time I was done, this is a 40-minute jog altogether. You know, it was just after 5. It wasn't like it was like 8 or 9 at night, although it looks like it. So it is funny that this jog took place for basically 40 minutes total, but it looks like it took place over a couple hours because of how dark it got so quickly. My foot was numb, so I couldn't feel my shoe on time. I hit 2.5 kilometers in 19 minutes.
Okay. I think I want to head back to the car because it's too cold for him.
Okay.
But we'll wait for you to be done. Okay? You can do it.
And slowly coming to the end here on the jog. I gotta say, I was very surprised and very impressed that I even finished this. The only time I technically stopped was just to tie my shoe, and that wasn't because I wanted to stop. It's just because, you know, I didn't want to run with an untied shoe. But yeah, I was actually pretty proud and kind of shocked that I actually was able to jog 5K. Now, it wasn't like it was a crazy jog. It wasn't like I was going, you know, super fast or anything like that. But, you know, I did push myself and did what I could. I'm just really surprised that not really jogging or running for, you know, almost 11 years now, that I was able to finish a full 5K. That also just instills motivation in me that if I can run a 5K now, then it's only going to get easier. Like, there's no way it's going to get harder. So as I drop weight and, you know, my cardiovascular system gets into better health, I'll be able to run these 5Ks a little bit easier. Also, for anyone who ever has, you know, gained weight, who's been a runner before, or just tried to run while you're overweight, you might have noticed it in the video, but it is crazy how much you notice it when you're running these like longer distance runs when you're trying to get back in shape. Just noticing how much that fat just really doesn't help you at all. It's almost like you're wearing like a bodysuit that's just adding extra weight, and it's just super annoying. It'll be interesting to see as I just lose weight how much better these runs are going to get, because I'll just feel more comfortable while I'm running.
Did you do it?
Yeah. So here's a summary for my Fitbit. 40 minutes overall, 5K. This was no warm up, no cool down. So it is actually true 5K in 40 minutes. My New Year's resolution is to do this in 30 minutes. So obviously I have 10 minutes to shave off. You can see that basically 6,000 steps, 800 calories burned. I still have no idea what the active minutes mean because I went for 40 minutes, but somehow it added 78 active zone minutes. I don't understand that math. Maybe it's the new math the kids are doing these days. I just don't get it. But I was pretty pumped that I got this done, man. Pretty surprised. Only can get better from here for sure. So resolution number 3 is to hit my weight loss goal of being under 200 pounds. At the beginning of the year in my New Year's resolution video, I said I was 256.8 pounds. So that's what I'll use as like my starting point for this resolution. Even though my overall starting point was 277.8. That was back in November 2022. But because we're just dealing with resolutions for 2023, 256.8 will be my starting point for that. And I've lost 2 pounds since then, according to my latest weigh-in Wednesday. So currently sitting at 254.8, and I also said in that New Year's resolution video, if I want to hit my goal, then I have to lose an average of 1.1 pounds per week, and that is if I want to get under 200 pounds, like literally by the end of December. Hopefully I plan on hitting that goal before the end of December, but right now the way I've been tracking my calories in, calories out, how my weight loss has been going from week to week, I have been losing more than 1.1 pounds per week. Some weeks it's even as high as like 2 point something. So I think I'm trending in a good direction that way. Even if it starts to slow down and start to plateau and I'm only losing a pound a week, I think I'm putting in, enough weight loss right now that it'll hopefully get me there before the end of the year. As of the making this video, I do have another Weigh-In Wednesday already recorded, obviously yesterday, but that won't be out until the following week because my videos are generally about a week behind, so I can edit them and make them all good. I'm not going to say what that weight is right now because it would ruin that Weigh-In Wednesday video coming up. But it is lower than the current 254.8. So I am still continuing to lose weight, feeling good. And the week I'm actually making this video, I'm doing just a challenge for myself of being in a 1,000 calorie deficit for each day of this week. So obviously by the coming Weigh-In Wednesday, I'm going to lose weight as well because there's absolutely no way I'm going to be in 1,000 calorie deficit every day and not lose at least a pound. I think as these videos progress as well, I'm going to have a better idea of like how close I am, how much work I need to do for my resolutions, if I'm getting closer, if I'm getting further away, just if there's more work I need to put in. Obviously right now we're only 19 days into the year, so I think I'm doing pretty good, but the challenge isn't can I do a resolution for the first 19 days, it's can I get these resolutions done over the course of the year. And I feel like I've made some resolutions that are pretty good for having to be consistent. The only real resolutions that I don't really have 100% control over are the buying a house. That's 100% dependent on how much the houses are. It really doesn't matter how much money we save for a down payment and how much debt we pay off, because we could have hypothetically like a $50,000 down payment, but if the houses are an average of $800,000, $50,000 down payment isn't anything. But if they come back down to like $450,000, $300,000, then 50,000 is a lot more. It's worth a lot more, obviously. So yeah, we're just gonna keep watching those trends and hopefully they'll come down. But I think I'm doing pretty good. If anyone has any New Year's resolutions they want to share or any progress on your New Year's resolutions, definitely hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know. It would be cool to hear what other people's resolutions are, or if they're still going with them or if they changed them. Also, with these monthly updates, you can kind of use this comment section if you want as like a check-in for yourself and be like, okay, like last month I was here when I commented, now I'm here on these ones. So definitely let me know because it'll definitely keep me motivated too to keep up with my resolutions as well. So like I said, I will be doing these videos once a month. I was planning on doing them about halfway through the month, but like today is the 19th. I'm gonna try to do them somewhere in the middle of the month. I don't know if I can hit exactly middle month every time. With all that being said, I hope your New Year's resolutions are going well. Even if you don't have any resolutions, I hope you're having a great start to your new year. Thank you very much once again for watching. I appreciate all the support you guys are giving to the channel. It is really, really cool going through this journey of weight loss and at the same time kind of growing a community on YouTube around weight loss. I've been doing content creation for a long time, specifically surrounded around gaming. And weight loss and physical fitness is something I'm a little bit more passionate about. I've all my education and stuff is in that. So it's really cool building a community around this kind of thing. If you did like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. That's what they tell me. Also, if you haven't yet, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. Not only will you not miss upcoming videos, but you will also help me hit that New Year's resolution of getting monetized. You can click this button right here to subscribe, and I'll throw a video up here for you if you just want to check out more. Once again, thank you very much. I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one.